All right, so we're looking here at a model of the northern part of Masada. The southern part is less built up. He's got a palace over there where we're going to end our tour, right by the western palace with a wooden beam coming out of each side of it. That palace actually has a throne room just in case he has to receive a delegate or some other dignitary that comes to Masada while he's here. We don't know that he ever spent any significant time at Masada, but this magnificent, what you'll see is a magnificent fortress, is built magnificently all the same. Now, we just came by this quarry over here. We talked about that structure down there. Then we walked up the stairs, went into this structure that we just stood in, and we crossed the courtyard, and we're now standing here. And we said all this is the residence of the commander-in-chief, because all this is very, very sensitive. These are all the storehouses filled with floor-to-ceiling supplies of all the types of food that could last a long time, or types of supplies that could be made to create food. For instance, grains of wheat to make flour, wine, oils, olive oils, dried fruits, salted fish. Josephus says enough corn to last for 100 years, all the kind of stuff that could last for a long time. And this is one after another storage supplies. Another row of storehouses over here. And then, like we said when we visited Scythopolis, any self-respecting Roman city, palace, or fortress is going to have a bathhouse, and Herod is self-respecting. And so you'll see a beautiful bathhouse that he builds over there. And then on the northern part of the cliff, remember we said in Caesarea that Herod loves to defy nature in his out-of-bounds palaces. And so his out-of-bounds palace is the northern palace over here, where he just has this idea to just straighten out 3 steps and have a hanging palace hanging on each one of those 3 steps, connected by an external staircase. The main level is the one on top, and we'll be there with a round pavilion. Remember, we saw a balcony sticking out at the end of Herod's northern palace, private lower palace in Caesarea, because he loves these balconies where he has the best air, the best views, and absolute privacy. And then you can go down to the middle palace, which is round, middle section, which is round, and that's a library with the bookshelves carved into the back, beautifully fake pillows carved into the bedrock at the back as well, with beautiful frescoes and gold-plated supposed capitals, but they're just dug out of the bedrock. And then the lowest level down below with a little bathhouse down here, another little bathhouse. And because he loves his privacy and he doesn't want anyone to look in on him, he sticks this big wall over here so that no one can see what goes on beyond there. And that's another one of the reasons that he builds such a nice home for the commander-in-chief. He wants him to make sure that no one who shouldn't be in this area comes here. This is Herod's privacy. Although a lot of that wall has disappeared by now, if you look behind you, you can see that the little bit of that wall that still exists shields the northern palace from view. There's people in there, we just don't see them because, and we're going to be there, because it shields the northern palace from view. Any questions?
On horseback, how long does it take from ground to here?
I don't think they did horseback up here because it's too steep. They'd have to like walk. Supposedly have him carried. If I were Herod, I wouldn't have the patience to be carried. I'd just, jump off whatever that thing is called and just walk up myself. I could do it quicker.